most valuable commodity I know of is information. Wouldn't you agree?
Alright guys, so I'm here with you, basically showing you how to 3D print a mask. You might be familiar, you might have done this a million times if you have a 3D printer. This is just a suggestion or kind of an idea of how this works, how I do it with my very basic old 3D printer from back in the day. This is from when 3D printers first got popular. This is a Wanhao Duplicator i3. So here's my process. So right here I'm on YouTube watching a video. This is the one that I'm about to print. You just type in 3D printed PPE particulate. You come up with this video here. Right there is what the screen looks like there, and we'll just go to that, and then in the description, down here in the description of the video is the files. And that's how it is with a lot of these. You watch a YouTube video, most of the time in the description you just go to show more. Right here you're gonna see the files, and so they're called STL files for my particular purposes. So I just download the open source code there, the STL file, and then here's my slicer. I'm just using the original Wanhao slicer. It's called Kira. Works really well for me. Most 3D printers are far past using that kind of program. This is a really good program for me personally. So I've imported the STL files. That's what you have to do. You have to put them into a slicer, put them on the bed. This is a 3D representation of my bed, how it's going to look, where it's going to be, how it's going to print. And then I just basically do the next step, and we'll go from there. I left out one step. What I do, once this is where you want it, how you have it, then the next step is going to be to go down here, save to a removable drive. I've got a micro SD chip that I put in here. I save it to the micro SD chip, the what's called a G-code file. The G-code is what the 3D printer reads. This program converts an STL to a G-code. We go ahead and plug that little micro SD chip inside of this box here, and I'm getting the glass ready. That's the next step. I'll show you that. So right here I've got a sheet of glass. This is what goes on the bed of my 3D printer. I just clean it in between each print with just water, hot water, and then I wipe it clean with paper towel. And that's where we're at with that. And then this Aquanet Max Hold. If you're 3D printing and you're printing on glass, I highly recommend this. The best thing I've ever used. It's either this, or if this doesn't work, because this is the best I've tried everything. You can put packing tape, clear packing tape down on your bed. That also works, but this is the best I've tried. So I just spray that onto the glass, so about that much. And that just coats the glass, and I just take it straight from here and into the 3D printing room. All right, now that I've got the glass all taken care of, what I do, glass is coated with hairspray on this particular printer. I just put the clips on. I use 2 of these little micro clips to hold the glass to the aluminum bed. It doesn't move around with much force, but we still use these clips to hold it down. Okay. So it's on there very well, and it's not going anywhere. And then basically I come over to here. This is my menu. So now we're going to go down. This is different for every 3D printer, obviously. I already have it ready to go. And there she is. She's all fired up. So I'm going to set up the time lapse, and I will see you later. Alright, finished her up. That's what she looks like. Looks good. Came out good. So now, after I get this set up to print 10 of the face mask or face shield brackets, I'm going to print those for a local group here that's printing them for healthcare workers. I signed up to donate those. I'm going to go out and experiment with the various mask styles that I got. Maybe download a couple more. But I'll be back with you. Alright, so looks like she came out pretty good. So you got the distinct pieces here. Let's pop this out. So this holds your filter material in. Really don't like how tight that is. Make it hard to fit thicker materials in. And we've got this cover snaps on, so that fits in there, right? Snaps on. And you just snap that in, hold your filter media in. And we've got the little clips. So printed off 4 of these clips, remove the support material. And there we go. So we got the 4 clips. Those might be useful for the other masks as well, the other style. Still more testing and more printing to do. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with that outcome.